Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Age of Fear 2 with me, Cornish-Knight, as we press on with the campaign. Now, as you can see, I've rewound the video slightly just because I didn't want to miss any of the action, and we're just getting ourselves set up for the coming clash. It should be a good one. We're facing a relatively large demon horde. So, I'm setting up my usual formations, making sure that I have my good melee troops mixed in with my regular melee troops, making sure that I have the units that can paralyze troops set up and my mages spread evenly about so we get a fair coverage. Both of them now have the spell magic, which is very useful. I'm not so confident about the will of the wisp, but hey ho, that's how it is. The developers have assured me that it can be, they have improved them, I should say. So the enemies are pushing up. And, ooh, that's a really nasty phalanx of units moving up. To be honest, their entire front is really nasty. There's a full firing line of imps moving up. Some of them have level 2 magical missiles, some of them just have level 1, judging from it. But that wedge formation moving up the bottom, made up of 3 fiends and a lot of succubi mistresses, are really nasty. We need to try and thin their numbers a bit. But first, we need to try and get rid of some of these imps, because there's too many of them. I don't want to sound like a racist, but all you demons really look like. All demons? With very few notable exceptions, of course. Maybe someday you'll grow up, Percival. I keep dreaming. Well, to be honest, the models all do look alike. So, like, all the imps look exactly alike. If I didn't know them better, I'd thought we'd be fighting an army of clones, which is potentially something, I suppose. Like, there could be an army of clones. I'm popping out all my potions really early on, just because I desperately need to be generating stuff. Now, the problem with the Potion of Clairvoyance, the one I picked up just now, is the fact that it doesn't actually give you MP, it just gives you improved mana regeneration. Also accidentally moved to... Interesting enough, once you get the phasing options for them, they just phase out of existence, which is really cool. Right, fireballs won't really affect the fiends because they have fire resistance. This is going to be on these really... really nasty situations. I'm going to have to basically pull back my units just so we don't take the full brunt of their charge and we can counter-attack. So we're just going to tuck the flank in. The enemy's probably going to charge that unit right on the tip there, which is going to be a pain, so we're going to pull him back, and even if he does hit the Mancubus, it will be beneficial because the Mancubus is a defensive unit by nature. Yeah, he hits the Mancubus, gives him a cracked skull, which sucks. Whole load of enemy magic goes out. Those are annoyingly effective shields. Unfortunately for them, that magic actually hurts them every turn, because though it gives them improved defense, it's not as good. And they gave that particular berserker the rage, or they gave him the extra damage enchantment, which also decreases their health every use. For every turn it's used, I believe. Yeah, unholy strength. There we go. Last 3 turns. Now, but your base HP is decreased by 1. So we just have to keep pressing onwards. They have invulnerable armor. Which is nice, but can be a bit... I mean, the demon stuff is really useful. I don't tend to use their enhancement abilities, to be honest. It's not something I ever found to be particularly useful, due to the fact that it eats into your health pool. But I can see strategies where you could do it. I mean, if you gave invulnerable armor to, say, Percival, that could probably be something that would be very nice. We're going to use some more fireballs to try and clear out some of the imps. We get one of them. I'm not particularly happy with that. I was desperately trying to kill off as many as possible because I fear concentrated fire from them. couple. It's okay. It's not great. We killed off the chaotic or the corrupted spider though, which is very, very nice. We can't hit anybody there. We can hit her, but the problem is that they have fire resistance, and because I gave the firebolt ability to them, it means their ability to actually hit goes down. It's one of the reasons I wasn't a massive proponent of having them upgraded to having the firebolt, because having fire resistance in this game is one of its most common abilities later on. Need to kill her off because she's going to be a pain. Stun her a bit. Steal more of her XP. Hopefully that will work. I was considering using the curse, but I tend to be massively offensive. Well, offensive I should say. So I don't tend to. I mean, I probably use them more, but I don't. Right, that got rid of her and got rid of the berserker. The demon won't really be affected. I mean, the berserker probably will be. Well, some of the other demon, and he can go after the imps. He'll tie everybody up for a while. It was one of the reasons I picked up the longer duration for summoning magics, because it meant that they stay around the battlefield longer. There we go, nice hit there. And we'll kill him off with the other berserker.
I'm on it.
So not too bad at the moment. This flank's holding okay. I want to try and get the will-o'-the-wisp out, because I know there's a demon down the bottom. I want to try and catch him, because we have improved movement, so as long as we do it properly we should be able to catch him, and he should be able to take a pounding because he's got 4 HP now. So we'll tuck our flanks back in so the demon hasn't got so many targets to hit. Move the beholder up to give us some cover. And it's pretty much, I'm okay with this particular setup. I'm hoping that the enemy will focus on that demon at the top. They all flare. Yeah, they're going to go straight and start attacking. Frederick Mortal, you will regret this. It's not the first time I've heard that with Prize Percival. Right. He heals himself back up, which is a pain. So there's that demon, which helps me actually a lot, because he wasted high level potions on little health regen at all. Demon goes straight for me. Well, the berserker goes straight for me. The demon goes for the will-o'-the-wisp, which is annoying but not a problem per se. That was the defensive boost one, like the one that gives you additional. It's either that or it's the Brawler's Brew, which gives you a benefit to attack. So that will boost up his attack percentage. No, that's the hell. Oh, that's going to be nasty. There's the Hellblazer gun coming in. Right, first things first, we're probably going to use the will-o'-the-wisp to take control of the demon lord. With him under our control, we can now send him off to attack the other demon lord, which is always very nice. But he's got so much health. That's why we paralysed him, so we have a good chance of dealing with him. Give him stun locked, break his bones. Forgot they'd taken the enchantment off that one, so it was a waste to do that. I should have done it on the other one, all in all honesty. Try and focus down the imps. Now I remember that, yeah, he's the one that actually has the... No, I thought he actually had the armor buff on still. Obviously he didn't. I really need to check the unit stats before I start chucking stuff about. But for what we do now, we'll probably cast Disintegration on someone. Who should we cast it on? Even if it doesn't kill him, it will still do a massive amount of damage. Those succubi are going to be a pain. Really are. Mancubus smacks up the berserker. We kill that one off relatively quick. Re-establish our battle line in a more advanced format. We still have to worry because they've got really powerful summoners at the back that they haven't brought into the fight yet. Break that particular enemy and he's going to flee. And we will hunt him down so we can't rally.
You saw my armor. I'm on it.
Because we don't want the berserkers to rally because they'll be a pain with their double attacks. Keep pounding on this guy. Good, we killed him off. That bat's not in any position, neither is the summoner, to be honest. So we're going to end the turn. All the enemy units gang up on that guy. He's going to take the brute sprue and charge in. See, this is what I was worried about. That imp had improved mana ball. There goes the Hellblaze. Nasty fight. They're all ganging up on us as well, which sucks. And the summoners at the back are starting to make their move, plus their levels of mana are getting quite high. So we kill him off. This is where a useful item I picked up comes into effect. Exar young, revenge is best served raw and bloody. You're a very bad woman. I never catered to the bullshit of innocence. Innocence, Kara? Really? Right, so we can use the time shift spell, which is very nice. We can use it on him to give him back all his moves. We only have real one unit that can do this turn, so there's nothing we can cast it on. But having him fully mobile is very nice, because it means it gets rid of some of the downsides of having him with Berserk. He can't move. We still need to cut our way through these imps. Now the downside of what I've done is now the imps are likely going to break, which sucks, because now I can't chase after them with my berserkers. But still, having them break on this flank is nice enough for me. We're going to start pushing it with the rest of our units.
Questions?
Need to make sure my support units are in effective enough range. The danger with the demon faction is that you can overextend your battle line if you're not careful, and your support units will not be able to keep up with the rest of your army. Yeah, we have to worry about those summoners. They'll probably start summoning in demon lords in a minute if I'm not careful. Their MP is getting relatively high enough to do it, and that's the only reason. I mean, to be honest, that's the only reason that they say for their MP to that level is to get demon lords, or if you get too close, they'll summon like a whole horde of basically like horrors that eat your memories. Right, the only downside of him giving him his turns is that he still will have been in combat, so he won't get the full power of his charge off, which is a shame. How are we going? Yeah. We'll rip up into that guy. We probably need to start targeting the Hydra at some point as well. But I want to try and get the cannon fodder out of the way, because I need to really try and hack through to that Hellblaze and deal with it sooner rather than later. The imp I've summoned I've sort of forgotten about, to be honest. They're trying to block my advance and give the Hellblaze some more time. Right, there comes one of the mages. kill up the Hydra a bit. Now I missed that shot, that's a shame. We'll go straight for this, the Hellblaze, because we need that destroyed. Smack her in the back.
Ready to go.
I killed the imp because I wanted to get the extra attack from killing something, so we had 3 attacks on this guy. But she broke before it could have been of use, which was a shame. We just need to now worry about this corrupted spider. And, of course, we have to worry about all the fun, which is the Hydra running around. Corrupted Hydra are a pain to deal with, but not too annoying. I'm going to pop out an imp at this point, just to basically have something to fire magic at over the shoulders of other people. Trying to get him around so he can get towards the enemy summoner. I'm going to pop out another Demon Lord at this point. Just to give me some added push as we push forward. I need some distractions, because these guys need to rush the bottom and deal with the enemy summoners coming up. Belkara's going to move up. Not particularly good percentage chances, I must admit. So she's going to move down the bottom and act as support for that particular succubus will. Beholder moves up to support. Mancubus moves up to support. Percival's probably... I'm trying to remember who I sent him after. Well, we send the bat after this guy so that he breaks and runs off and buys us some more time. I'm pretty sure I just chucked Percival right in against these guys and kill him off, or kill her off I should say. It breaks that one unfortunately, which is a pain, and breaks the Hydra, but I mean, this was actually a tougher fight than I thought. Actually, I thought it was going to be a tough fight. It wasn't as tough as I thought it was going to be, but it was still a relatively interesting fight. Especially early on when they were all coming. If I hadn't managed to break up the imps early on, it would have probably been a really bad situation. Also, me taking control of the other Demon Lord really helped out as well. But see, they're getting panicky that we're pushing them, so they're summoning terrors. But it won't be long before they summon a Demon Lord up. So I need to keep the pressure on them. I need to keep the pressure on them a lot. We're going to paralyse this guy so he has nowhere to go. Move him up to support. We missed up to 70, which sucks. But the Hydra needs to die. That's acceptable to me. I get rid of the Hellblaze, which is the thing that I wanted to kill the most. Everyone takes morale penalties.
No mercy.
We run down and kill off the other succubus. I should have probably used Belkara's time shift to give him back his turns, but I didn't think about it.
Fighting back. I'm on it.
Wipe those guys out. I'm still getting used to using the time shift stuff. I don't really use it that often.
I'm on it.
I suspect that on the later levels having the hourglass would be, like, on the harder difficulties having the hourglass would be massively beneficial. Judging from how the game works, you probably want to be able to well, I suppose you want to be able to reset your character's turns as much as possible. So getting an extra order attack in for everyone would be really nice. Right, who do I want to go? Do I want to just chuck him in straight? I don't want him to lose XP, so I'm going to send him back. The rest can pull up here into a sort of workable defensive line. I just have to hope that the enemy don't push. Right. Yeah, everybody else is going to have to turn around and wait.
Find my sword.
My demons I summoned have now popped off the mortal coil. Here we go, yeah. I thought that was going to happen. They summoned 2 of them. It's not great. The spider's still kicking. But he's dead. Berserker did him in. Problem is, these summoned demons don't really suffer from morale, so it's gonna suck to deal with them.
Sure.
Undo that. We'll have them kill off the Hydra. Crack one of its heads open. Get some more experience. Kill off that imp with the bat. And we'll start pushing down this way. Oh, he already moved, so he can't do anything. He can go there. We'll get Belcar to finish off the Hydra so she gets some more experience. But by this point I've actually got pretty much all the experience, all ability. I think I've pretty much maxed her out for experience.
Questions?
So everybody pushes up.
Make me.
Pull the demon back here so the demon lords have to push forward. We'll probably just cast Fireball at the terrors. They're not particularly dangerous. We killed one and pretty much crippled the other one. So, it's not a big problem. That guy rallies, which is a pain. Let's them to get their mana back. It's not a huge thing, we can deal with it. First things first, we want to snipe him so he's dead and gone. It was a chance, I knew it probably wasn't going to hit, but we have to sort of try and kill them on the first turn we attack, just because they have the stupid fire ability which will eat through people's health.
Naturally. Of course.
Crack its skull open,
Fighting back.
give it another smack. Nothing that can really do. We'll summon another demon with the hope that we can attack it from the bottom. We can, but not for enough damage. That beholder. Let's move up the Mancubus. And we'll probably want to flank with one of the bats.
Behold.
Percival can do his thing and start wrecking face. Belcar can push up and we'll send some units to support. We still have the demon that's being puppeted by the Will-o'-the-Wisp. So as our units at the bottom hold their combat units in line, we will outflank them and go for their support units. Move up the rest of the units.
Yes.
Also, because these guys ignore terrain, I should be feasibly able to get behind them, which is nice. Yeah, they're panicking and summoning out more sort of cannon fodder. Ooh, almost killed that guy, which is bad. He broke control. Ooh, it almost killed him. That's nasty. I almost lost that guy, and that would have been painful. He's going to be out of combat anyway for a turn as he heals up. Fortunately, we still have Percival. Percival can charge in here. Should have had him go after the other guy. I'd forgotten that he'd been in combat. Right. Fireball those guys. Massively disappointing.
Give me your soul.
Kill that one. Still can't get into range. Deep wound that one. We just want to try and clear them up so the enemy are under pressure constantly. constantly maintaining levels of pressure against the AI on this game is very useful. If you can, it will mean that they tend to break. The thing is, the AI in this game is very, very competent, so if you keep on applying pressure, it will not have time to actively plot against you, because it will be on the defensive constantly trying to figure out how to stop you. That was my spiked armour coming into play, which is nice. Sucks for him though, because now he's going to get killed off by Percival. I do like the spiked, I had like the crown of thorns, which will give the spiked, like the retaliatory spike attack to enemies, which is really nice, because then I can just chuck Percival into the middle of melees and he can just wreck face. And we're just tidying up the remaining units. A fairly good fight, all told. Ah, missed. That's a shame. But hey ho. There goes our other demon. It's a fairly neat tidy up. Just a few units to finish up. We won't break open all the treasure chests and stuff in this episode. We'll do that next episode. So, as always, folks, if you have liked this, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Steam. You can leave a comment in the comment section. I'll get back in contact with you. I would say that if you enjoyed my videos, please go and check out this game and the game series. It is a very nice little title of games. Though I will give you I will, as always, mention that I was given a free review copy, but I still think I would have still gone out and bought this game. It's a really good game, and I really enjoy them. And I suggest all of you do the same. Now let's just exit to the world map. I'll see you all next time, guys. Goodbye.